Turn on the microphone. Should be good. Yeah, I could change charger. Cool. Y'all gotta get booped. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. I'm just gonna try and we're doing black and bases, I think. That's what we're doing. So I need Templar. You got base last day, right? I fixed you up. It's fine. And then you done? Yep. There. And just gonna get these blacked up as much as possible. And then we're waiting while they're drying. We'll go back to some of the other ones and try and just get metal done. What do you build? Are you building your what is he? He's not a warlord, he's a...
He's the War Master Heavy Battle Titan. There's a name.
Yeah.
Figure it was weapon slots as well. He's a chunky boy.
Oh, can you open the stream just to make sure the audio is coming through? It should be. I checked, but I just want to, you know, I'm paranoid now that it happened last time.
Okay, cool. He's just got turbo biceps. Of course he's got turbo.
Because strong. You didn't skip arm day.
Only
Only arm day. That's why they fall over so easy. There you go, grand.
Princess, I fell over.
It's Princeps going uppy, uppy. Uppy. Uppy.
To get a case before he stuff.
Oh no.
Okay, so you give it another Quasi Blast Gun, Delta Cannon, Bolt Mecha Bolter, Inferno Gun, Apocalypse Missile Launcher, or Turbo Laser Destructor.
See, the one that's called Turbo Laser Destructor just seems like that's a lot of syllables for everything goes boom.
It's the primary weapon on the board, one that just pops tanks. Triple barrel one's the one with Reaver. You know the shoulder weapons on the world?
Yeah.
That's the Reaver's main love. Yeah. So yeah, Turbo Laser Destructor. I re-sprayed the screws, so that's what you can do. Just like little touches. I do like when you work with
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people do vehicles.
That's good.
Like basically all the Titanic stuff is magnetized. The Leviathan Dreadnought is blatantly got magnetals.
Yeah.
Because they know, well, you fuckers are indecisive, so here you go. and she found a place that sells Warhammer magnets. Like they're neodymiums, but
Yeah.
they sell them at a really good price. So I saw it on Zork Resort. It's a magnet barrel. They basically do all sorts of any shape, size, polarity, strength.
Excuse me, what?
You have enough storage solutions for
Where you get the magnetized units to so they're easy to transport.
easy to transport, but I think also for storage, there's a lot less chance of shit getting broken. Place.
Yeah.
Here's it's like the size of the yeah, it's an ethics. I think this thing will be like 3 foot tall.
Okay.
Or working up of the matchmaking model course. It's cost like $4 grand.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't, I'm just saying
They're
they're
then
not going to make it.
not going to make it, and also there's probably like the amount of money it would take for them to make it versus the amount of people that would actually buy it is like.
Yeah. Well, they thought as much of the Warlord. The Warlord was an incentive for their production. It was the first new generation.
Yeah.
Forge World comes with instructions. Yeah, see what you painted silver. See what on this great carpet. The Warlord costs about £1 million to build. Knew they could make its money back, and then they realized they were mistaken.
They underestimated how much the fans liked Warhammer.
Yeah. Like, I know a guy who bought Legio. Doesn't play, he just paints. And his one's actually going to be using the artbook. And nearly got his Legio for a good trade. But I said no.
Oh,
Not because he was getting rid of Warhammer.
because he wasn't spending the money on her.
Yeah, because he was getting more Warhammer. And also, yes, I was going to trade him World Leaders Army Force. But basically, whatever he spent on Warhammer, he had to spend as much on her every month.
Oh, that's fair.
It is, but he's also the main breadwinner for the family and is providing all that already. So she just doesn't want to get Warhammer. That's her fault.
She doesn't want the house full of Warhammer, so she puts in this dip. Maybe they just don't have room for it. I don't.
She doesn't want to have it.
Stop with the Warhammer.
No, it's like a support group for nerds. If it weren't for Warhammer, I would never have met you.
That is true.
Technically Xbox.
The Xbox is responsible for us. It's completely Xbox's fault.
Yeah, but you laughed at my jokes the first time, and that was mainly because I went down to see one of our friends to play Warhammer. But I don't remember. Well,
I remember that.
yeah. Well, I left enough of an impression in your brain when you heard it. It's like, oh my god, it's him. Not him. Not the thing.
Weird candy man, Charlie. Hated those unicorns. Oh. The son of a bitch just stole my kidneys. Or they stole his kidney, and then something happened, and then later on they stole his other kidney, and he's like, God damn it, not again. Kidney fees. Please stop. No, please stop. I really hate them.
Okay. Single touches.
Thank Christ. Why does Hello Kitty steal your kidneys?
I have to do multiple years of class. I know Kitty's cold, dead eyes staring at me.
Yeah, she do that.
It's like sitting in that.
See, he cat is staring at you. Yeah.
Yes, it's staring at you doing a thing, but I won't alter that. Which do
Probably not.
Probably not.
No, I need to see the people. I mean, they're not very good, but that's not the point.
They're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
I did the best that I could do at Bring Quality Vegas.
Yeah.
Earlier. And it was the rocket area we went off to clear a place of ghouls, and turns out they were actually going to space.
I have no memory of this.
Oh my god. Basically, you're being sent to clear out an area of feral ghouls because they're fucking causing a lot of trouble. When you get there, the area isn't full of feral ghouls. Well, it is, partially. But it's also like physical super mutants.
Oh.
Big stealth boys. And there's actual ghouls there. They have music here. We're talking plasma rifles, early game. Yes, please. Long and short of it, they're free war rocket site on Rock Coast.
Yeah.
Where they were planning to go to space.
Their whole thing is, this planet is fucked, we're going to the moon.
Basically, they're going to the beyond. The problem is none of them will survive through intense radiation in space. The project cancelled.
But the ghouls.
The ghouls that aren't feral absolutely can't go. But my science wasn't 55.
Oh no.
So beside me, when there's a button to finally get it to launch, with all the telemetry towards to go. I can't believe it.
Oh no, did you send them to the sun or something?
They had already programmed the terminal. They went wherever it was programmed to go. So good luck, boys.
Oh boy. Hope they went somewhere nice.
They went to a farm.
Oh no.
What's the worst? Somebody's gonna fall in.
They went to the fucking sun.
Probably. One of the guys who was with me was a human. What he was doing.
Okay, wait, no, I actually think I remember that.
Yeah, he put on the voice and everything.
Yeah, he thought he was a ghoul. It was very confusing.
It's just so lonely nerd. He wanted to fucking nobody. Look at that.
Oh. You were fed.
I require nostenance.
Nostinus? Well, at the moment they're doing another one, I'd sign up for it and maybe wrangle some more of the lads into it.
B31. Something strange.
What? I didn't say you had to, or that you were. I just expressed my confusion.
Chapters.
Isn't that right, chat?
No, he's fucking stupid. I know you're there. She always watching.
I don't know. Chat's empty. It's okay. I don't care. I'm here to paint and blow shit up. And I'm still painting, so we're gonna blow shit up later. Alright. What? What are you giggling at?
My brain. It's like I'm here to blow shit up.
Fuck off.
What? It's funny. We laugh off the
Oh yeah.
I make you laugh. Please.
Yay. That is the question, did I? Did I just drown this man in enough black? I think so. The last time, no.
Teacher. Oh baby.
He's on a tall chunk.
These double barrel lasers are the same size as the Warhammer's main ones. And they're in his biceps.
Yep.
The fuck? Up next is defense weapons, where it is Arctic's defense bombard turrets and Angle's pattern defense batteries. Oh boy.
I just heard bombard turrets and was like, well, it's that one, right?
No, it's both.
Oh, it's both. Oh, it's even better. You don't have to choose.
You've got 4 bombard turrets. Oh, actually, oh no. You
You have to choose
I might have to choose.
bombard turrets.
I'm going to pick, if I can pick 2 of each, I'm going to pick 2 of each. I'm going to check the shoulders first. There is plasma destructor. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you'd pick.
So it's strength 11.
Yeah.
The Vulcan Mega Vulture in this game is strength 4.
Eep.
It's 3 dice. The Turbo Laser strength 8 for 2 dice. Ooh, that's nice. Just crank the fucking cord to it and explode.
Yay!
One of my favorite things kind of run at things that explode. Oh, you got 12 knights? It'd be a shame if my Warhound deck would get it.
Wasn't there literally when we tried? I think did we play
Yeah.
Titanicus and my
Your knights just chain attack.
yeah, I think my warlord fell over and then killed like 3 of my own knights.
So the Arctic's Defense Council American combat each enemy is responsible for your arm. 6 inches of featuring 5 hits. Cool. Is it? That's
What does this do? Push this button.
oh,
Why are there alarms?
3 dice and straight 8 out of 4 missiles. Okay. So the shoulder missiles.
All of the missiles.
Cannons do damage.
All of them.
Take rules for the bombards. Oh, not York. I'm gonna go whichever the bigger cannon is, or whichever the cooler looking cannon is. So let's have a look. That's what bigger cannon.
You do me a favor when you have a chance. Can you grab some tissue from inside? Thank you. The opposite of B would be Y.
BYOBB. 6 reset. That's like this one. Alright, we're talking about elements. So it's these chunks here.
Yeah.
Or these chunks.
I like the other ones.
These ones?
Yeah.
That was the opposite one that you originally. They're not the long ones.
Oh, I want bomb bars.
Okay, you want the little ones. Okay, they're wee teeny. They're wee teeny. They're fucking basilisks on the top of the thing.
Yeah.
One for you and one for you.
Yay! I already have one for paint, but that's why I don't want one for me, because it's
You don't
used as
accidentally give yourself black face with the before it's black.
or blue face or any face with paint on it, basically.
Paint yourself ultramarine blue by accident.
What if it was by accident?
Choice of words.
The camera will open up. And back to our daily conscripted Warhammer people. I don't know. I had a thought with that one, but then it kind of went out the window, so I'm just gonna keep on going.
Wait, you're getting conscripted? I
Oh.
joined voluntarily.
As the guard. Everyone in the guard joins voluntarily. Do we mean everyone's conscripted? That's not what I say. Everybody wants to fight with the Imperium, right?
I brought more soldiers. What's your job? I was a proper soldier.
My brain immediately just went, "You're a Marine, Harry." And that's what I have to do. Templar's black on at the moment, and then
Okay.
I can do. I'll have to wait a little bit till they dry before I can add the layer of orange for the base. Just otherwise it'll just pull the black into the base orange and it'll mix all the color up, but it's stupid looking.
These are reduces.
The Medusas? What's the difference?
These are really fucking hard to tell.
Because they're so small?
No, that's actually a basilisk. Like an Imperial Guard basilisk. It has 4 basilisks on its shoulders. That is hilariously funny. So, no, it should be a battle. Except for the Imperial. I don't even make good jokes or something. What do we do with good guys?
No, we don't do that here.
There are no good guys.
There are no good guys. Everybody's absolutely awful in the 40k universe.
You're like the Tyrants and the Tyrants are bugs, and then it's like,
Nope.
no, it knows exactly what it's doing.
Exactly. Whee! Martius, 1 to 10, in your opinion, how hard are Raven Guard to paint? I don't think they're hard to paint, because I found a pretty simple painting scheme for them. It's just more a case of, as with any army, having to paint, like, 100 of them. It's kind of mind-boggling. I would say probably technique-wise, it's probably a 5 or a 6, simply because you have to do edge highlighting, which, one slip of the hand and that's absolutely gone. But I don't find, like, matte colors hard to paint. That's why I try to go for the Ultramarines blue and then the Black Templar over it, so it's not just a flat black. I am definitely not doing what's it called, non-metallic metallics. No thank you.
What?
My Raven Guard army, why are they all painted like Alpha Legion? Because they're Raven Guard, right?
They're a Raven Guard. See, I can legitimately think that Warriors are being as Alpha Legion, take Raldron and just use the Alpha Legion tactics and give it the middle wing.
Play as.
I want to play.
Alright. Okay, so I'm not going to do the tank because the tank's just going to take forever, so I'm going to leave the tanks actually till.
I'm trying to get ahead in life.
Oh, okay, you're building ahead. Good for you. I'm going to move the tank out of the way just for the time being.
El Grande Tanque.
El Grande Tanque. I don't even know if that's correct.
I think this is spotting the left sponson.
What? Where?
Left sponson, left last cannon off the tank. The Land Raider directly.
Oh yeah, no, it's not finished.
No.
That's just, I don't want to, like, the tanks take up too much time. I'd rather focus on the soldiers. And I was holding the tank by that point, so I couldn't paint it. Alright, so now we have, right, you. These ones are all drawings, so I'm just going to leave them away. These guys have no heads, shoulders, knees, or toes. They will be left alone with their sadness. Okay, so now we're on to all of this. And I am probably going to... It's going to be white or it's going to be metal. What I need to do. I'm going to do metal just because I know I have to paint all the... I have to paint all the balls, okay? White, and it's going to take me a while, so I might as well do metal first. Where's my dinky doodad? Oh, the Emperor! Welcome in, James. How are you doing? Alright, so we are just after getting the last of those blacked out. I need them to dry before I can add more to their bases. These guys I don't have enough parts for. I'm missing their heads and their weapons. So I'm basically going to bring them with me when we go to Warhammer World and just buy the pieces that I need while I'm there. So I'm just going to leave them. This can't be used just yet. I need that to dry more, and then so... check this out. I'm not painting directly... I am painting directly out of the paint pot with the lead belcher, but it's more a case of that I have so little lead belcher left in this pot, I mixed water in, so it's already thinned down.
Has become a potato.
For the comment section of notes.
Why are you painting directly out of the pot? It's like, because it's fine. It's fine.
You got water on your brush.
And there's water in the thing. Where did I put my paintbrushes?
I drank some water earlier today, therefore the paint is there.
That's not how that works. Hi, Fox Claudius, welcome in. I'm making my Raven Guard, but in the most arse backwards way possible. So what you do is you spray white, and then you Ultramarines blue contrast, and then you Black Templar contrast. And what happens is when they dry, if I can get a good example. They're not exactly black, they're not exactly blue. Depending on the angle at which the paint dried. So I'm like, grand. I do not have my paintbrushes. Because I am a mini. Oh, where's that? Oh, they're right there. I'm an idiot. They're right beside me.
Green castle, everyone. You can't do anything. Your brushes are beside you. You can't get out of that either.
You didn't have to. Alright, I'm basically just gonna start. Oh, wait. That's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick this one up, and then basically, as I move, I'm gonna put them over here. As they're done, it's just gonna move the entire pile. All right. So I will.
Painting with stone or so.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I remember where the hell I'm painting with this kind of thing. All right. First of all, we're gonna do. No, I know what I'm doing. Ish.
I have the utmost faith.
Thank you. I don't. Exactly. Okay, and then it's because I actually haven't painted any metal on these particular models, so I have to figure out where I'm kind of blocking stuff out. The gun's very simple. I'll do that. I want to use a bigger, wider brush for this, so I can be a bit messier, but I'm just like, no, because now the black's done, so I need to like not be messy when I'm putting the metal on. There's some places I can kind of get away with it, but the rest of it I'm just like, no. Yeah, a little bit delicate now.
Really tough choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 to pick from.
Oh wow, 3.
Yeah. We have a screaming skull.
2 seconds.
Screaming skull.
Yeah.
Screaming nice.
Right.
Or Crusader.
Screaming skull looks coolest.
Really?
Ah, you don't like the screaming skull, right? So that rules that one out.
Very chaosy, I think. But it can also look really cool with some glow effects.
You really were not happy that I made that choice, so I would say don't go with that one. Go with the other two. One of the other two.
When in doubt, default to 4.
Yeah. Oh, himself bought me a Liberty mug from Helldivers, so I was being a heretic and drinking coffee out of it this morning.
You have no idea, chap.
And then I made a cup of tea in a different mug.
I was tea out of a coffee mug and coffee out of a tea mug.
There's no difference. The mug is a mug.
See, we actually have a cup.
Cup is cup.
Spell it out for me. Cup.
I'm gonna shove that monster can. And I'm not gonna specify where.
First one of these were built as one. Second one's going to be
Much later. Like never.
Well, I do have 2 almost identical videos. Display. That's the headlights. That was actually
Nice.
the easiest part of this. Next.
It was so simple, you're confused.
Yeah, I've never seen a kit take like 6 parts.
That's not bad for a kit.
Yeah, like for a complicated Warhammer kit for the fucking people for 900. Problems, obviously. You know,
Feels like 900.
the central section. Pieces per leg.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It actually very easy to push certain sections and make it so that the actual like, articulate really quickly. But let's not get into robotics.
Yet. I can hear you going, don't tempt me, Frodo.
There's a guy who deal with the Land Raider first. And Land Raider was pretty cool where you get the 4C card around with the Bane blade on the face.
Yeah. I think I've seen those videos. Just trying to make sure that I have the rest of it done.
Just not really inside.
I used to love playing Dawn of War multiplayer with friends. Space Wolves to the rescue.
I fucking love Dawn of War. I wish they would do a remaster collection. Technically,
Boo. I have to leave such.
wish they would focus more on state.
Like, they've spent a long time on the Apocalypse mod. I'm surprised it isn't stable by now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the problem is it's not the mod's fault it's unstable, it's the game.
Yeah.
It's an old game, it's doing its best with what the engine can do. And unfortunately,
It's not a lot.
well, no, I have very new hardware, and it's an old game.
Yeah. Would you be better off running it on a DOS box then?
Possibly. I'm going to see if I can get one of my older computers to work. Run on lower hardware. Probably takes work, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't get lag or point off.
No.
Not with that behemoth upstairs.
Yeah. Like, there's certain games, like, same with the Metro games. Like, there's no reason I should be getting any kind of lag or frame drop or anything like that from that game.
No. Metro 3, yes, absolutely. But the others, no.
Well, no, even Metro 3, like, I have literally everything set to low, and I can't run anything, because it still lags and it clips out.
Like, well, Metro 3 is a very new game, but it was used as a benchmarking test for a lot of games so recently. But the problem is, you are a streamer.
Yep. But, you know, with all the upgrades that I got recently, there's no justification for it. Not anymore with what my rig is. Especially with everything turned down low.
Yeah, I think it's
and everything turned off.
You need to look at your settings. It's not the graphics aren't the issue. It's anything that requires physics calculation, which is using your CPU.
Yeah.
Your CPU's what's the actual button.
But like, that's all turned off. Driver out of date. No, it's literally just a case of like, it is like, when we say newer game, like it came out in like, what, the redos came out in like 2013, 2014?
Yeah.
So Metro 3 maybe around 2015, 2016. Like, it's still, you're an 8-year-old game now at this point. Like, that's the thing. And it just can't run other things when it's playing, which is a nuisance. That's why I swapped over to the
2019.
2019. Okay, yeah, no, it's just
very new. It's one of the earlier DLSS games. It's very intensive.
Yeah, the fact that there's like, and I have all that turned off, and it's literally a case of, even with all that turned down low and all that turned off, I still can only use my PNG tuber model.
Yeah.
It can't handle any other software running at the same time. It's just a compatibility issue, I think.
Yeah, I think it's mainly down to your CPU. Because you're running 187,
Although I upgraded to the i9.
Wait, it's not doing it since you've upgraded to the i9.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still having issues after
You're
upgrading.
streaming software, because you should have 0 issues running a game on Ultra.
Yeah. Like, the whole thing is...
It's too low.
No, like, we had it on ordinary settings when we first started it up, and then I had to basically downgrade and downgrade and downgrade until I could get it running at all. And it's a whole case of, like, if I were to boot up any other game I could boot up like
So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So there's an interaction there between your streaming software and the game that it can't do. You had the same issue with that. The game you were testing.
no, it's the
Or
no. I'm having the issue with all the Metro games, regardless of the upgrades or not. But it's not with the streaming software. It's with all the other applications on the computer. So if I have my VTube rigging software up and running, my VTuber model lags out, drops frames, and Metro starts dropping frames and lagging out. I can't have I can't have Opera open. I can't have Chrome open. Like, it's a whole thing of I don't know what it is.
Seriously, something fucking going wrong. You have the specs to run that game on Ultra.
Yeah, and it's the whole thing is like, but it's been like that with all the Metro games. There's just something about them where they just don't want to run.
I completely understand the deal. It's weird physics stuff starts happening. But no, you should have no issues with Metro 3.
Yeah, but I'm just like, whatever. We'll get through it. Oh, I've actually turned off my chat because the thing went. Yeah, no, everything's updated. Like, it's one of the things I do is like I run through my list. I'm like, okay, what am I missing? What's been updated? What's changed? I finally had to swap over to my new keyboard today. I had an issue where I would get a phantom keyboard input and it would prevent me from like doing anything on my computer. And I cleaned it out and I fixed it for a while, but every now and again the issue would crop up. And now it's just today it cropped up. I had to restart the computer, and then like within half an hour it popped up again, and I'm like, okay.
She laughed at the new keyboard actually fixed the issue. There was a phantom input causing lag.
Look, yeah, could you imagine? I've heard Chrome can be very bad at RAM, but it sounds like your programs are finding each other. Yeah, so that's why I use Opera GX for when I'm streaming. I turn off Chrome because that issue can happen. And Opera is like designed so that you can specify, hey, I only want you to use X amount of RAM, and it'll go, okay, so it's perfect for streaming because you can't have the RAM guzzler happen. I feel like I need a smaller brush for this just because I realized I picked a bad model to start with. It doesn't matter, we'll get through it all. But yeah, it just feels like Metro is fighting with it's fighting with other games, other applications on my computer, and it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? There's enough resources there for everybody.
It's got my brain going.
Yeah. And it's literally a case of like, I know I can just use my PNG tuber model and it'll work fine. So that's what I'm doing, because I think I've wasted like 3 or 4 hours troubleshooting this issue, and it's at the point where, look, I know if I put my PNG model on, it'll work. Yeah. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to waste any more time faffing around with the game. Because like in comparison, we played through all of Armored Core 6 with no issues. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like...
That's why I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I've got the basic stuff blocked out before I move on to white, so I'm just gonna... Yep. Yeah, you remember the issue you have a Total Warhammer where it would crash your computer and we couldn't figure out why.
Save up. Sure. 100% new specs. There's no problems. Anything happens, let this fucking house not burn to the ground.
Acknowledge nothing.
We're gonna plasma guns. Let's go. Yes.
Yay!
Hey.
Wait.
You're not allowed to use that. That was a trap.
Did I activate the trap card?
Yes.
Okay. 7 tools, the bandit. No. No, that's not how that works. You can't play that during that phase.
I do what I want. I've got quick play magic cards.
Are you basically
All my
season one of Yu-Gi-Oh? Season one of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just like, well, because I did this, my monster has this. Because it's a full moon, I'm going to shoot the moon and I'm going to make it crash into the ground and killing all of your things, and the ocean's going to recede. Then all your fish monsters are going to be exposed. And it's like, what?
Yeah, because if you notice, the cards are fucking blank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this bullshit up. Does it sound cool?
Remember that stupid fucking one where it was like, Kaiba used Monster Reborn to bring back, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and the Pharaoh was just like, oh, well, because it's reborn, it has no memories of its former life, and therefore it doesn't know that you're its owner or its master. What are you on?
That is such schoolyard level.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just
I'm
schoolyard.
calling it the show never happened. It was not Duelist Kingdom. It was a fucking bunch of 8-year-olds out or 10-year-olds out in the schoolyard making shit up. That's all it was. The entire thing was a fucking pipe dream. Would lend credence to Mocha but not existing.
He does exist. He gets a little dapper suit in the movie. He grows up. He has different hair and everything.
It's your dapper suits and your iPods and your piercings.
Do you know he actually brought out an episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series recently? And I was like, holy shit, little Kribo is still around. And it was actually kind of funny. It was like, Joey will win as long as he doesn't do, his old ways of just relying on nothing but gambling and monsters. And then it just goes, and then it's just Joey going, gambling, monsters, gambling, 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 gambling. And everyone's like, Joey, no. WoW is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Version of the US making shit up. Yeah. Oh, man.
I built the Cosmogun. It's literally just 4 giant Cosmoguns strapped together.
Yay! That's what I've always wanted.
Said no.
Shoot, I need one of my... I can't remember if I painted these. I think I painted them metal. I think I'm fine. I know the claws are metal. I just can't remember if I painted the torso decorations metal or I painted them gold.
I also found all of this.
Yay.
50-50 chance to get that right.
But boy, am I bad at math.
Yep. Nope. That hurt Space Marines. They're gone. Here you go.
Thank you. Alright, metal, which means the fancy one's gonna have gold. That's all I need to know.
Into D.
This is nuts. Yeah.
Nice. Those toy. Gotta find someone who can make stupid jokes about that.
Yay.
If they got the same head trauma you do, you're doing well.
I hate that though when you're building a model and like you pick up the first sprue. So there's 3 sprues, you pick up the first sprue and you go through the first sprue and then you put it, you're like, nope, it's not there, you put it down. You go through the second sprue and you go, nope, it's not there, you put it down. Pick up the third sprue and you go through that and you're like, nah, it's not there. So you go back to the first sprue and then eventually you just kind of like admit to yourself that you're slowly losing your mind because you just can't find that one piece. And then like you walk away and you come back and you're just like, oh, there it is.
I've already clicked that already. It's in my hat. I just clicked it a minute ago.
I won't. I had that with my hands. That's how we play hands. I was looking at one of my Tomb Kings. I had that problem where I was just like picking up the sprue over and over again. I'm like, where the hell is this piece gone? And then it was just like there, right in front of me. That part too. Okay. Oh, I love, I was on Twitter a couple of days ago, and somebody was talking shit about how Kaiva in the last UK movie that they brought out, he basically broke through time and space to go duel the Pharaoh, and people were just like, this guy's obsession is beyond anything I've ever seen. And then fucking Eric Stewart, the voice actor of Seto Kaiba, responded to the message as Seto Kaiba and was basically just like, fuck you, I have a space elevator.
You have a space elevator? You have a successful business person.
Just like, oh my god.
Do you have a space elevator to go back in time?
Yeah,
You and your friend?
Your friend? I just love crap, come on, Paul. I just love that he responds as Seto Kaiba, and he's like, I built a space elevator, I do what I want. Oh, then he does hashtag Yugi cheats, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
He does. Why did my fucking card do? She greatest nose on the planet.
I know,
She
right?
could be perfume sniffer or whatever they're called. Or tasted wine for the millions of them. But no, she just showed her.
She wasn't cheating, she was just using her assets. Is that what we're calling it now?
Is that what we're calling
Yeah.
guys testicles?
No, it's what we're calling her assets.
Easy enough. And Spider Generation. Yeah. Weird trust issues with blondes and forests. Really happened twice. That was a big issue.
Oh, the one, because he showed it off early.
Yeah. It's just stupid. Like it's not that it's a rule. It's that they weren't wowed by it.
Because they'd already seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sistine Chapel. Like I get where they're coming from. They didn't win because it didn't fit the aesthetic. What would the model actually be doing?
I remember they were talking about like this before, where some guy painted a beautiful, like, rainbow fucking colored whatever it was, non-metallic things, and it didn't win like anything. I think it won like third place, and everyone was like, how could, remember that was the year that the skink priest,
won,
the skink won, and everyone was going nuts, going, how did the skink win? And like this model didn't. And they're just like, some people use the models as canvases to advertise, to show off their painting skills. What we're looking for is people to use their painting skills to show off the model. And it's like, just because you can paint the Sistine fucking Chapel doesn't mean like it actually brings anything to the model.
Yep.
And that's why the skink priest won, is because it was perfect.
Yep. There wasn't a single brush stroke or anything wrong with it. It was just perfect.
Yeah. That's why it's like your man's model was just like, yeah, it's a great display of technique and color, but like it has fucking nothing to do with the character. Don't hate the player, hate the game, sir.
to go very disappointed in the place.
Yeah.
Like the best painter I know placed third place in the race. They were very, very proud they got third place. But the ones that came second and first were. I don't want to be in any way dismissive to their big incredible. But it was an entire other league to second.
Yeah.
And another league again first. So that's what you're up against. Something I want to enter someday. I want to paint a model. Maybe good. Off it. See how I do. No idea what it was. I was going to do a Larry L, but fell out of love with that model. Hulk was cool. She was too fucking fit. It's not going to be Spaceman. Spaceman's unless it's like a really fucking incredible guy like it's
I remember when I was first getting into the hobby, everyone was like, "Oh, you know, when you prove you can go do Golden Demon, you can do it," and I'm just sitting there going, "Bro, I just want to paint my robots."
I want to paint them all and play games. This is a game first and foremost.
Yeah, but it was a whole case. So it was just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to put myself through that stress. I just need to do space. Are you okay?
I am. Interesting. Wait, mine's thick.
Is it just ×2?
No, it only shows you how to build it once. And then, nope, there it is. It's ×2 for everything except for the last step.
Okay.
I'm just looking thick, don't mind me. It's weird, you gotta.
Heading out to beat up some zombies in 7 days. Have fun with your painting. No problem, Fox Cloudies. Thanks for coming in, alright? You have fun. Man, I need to go back and play 7 Days to Die again. It's one of those games where like I go in and I play for ages, and then I stop, and then I kind of like, oh yeah, there's an update. I should probably go back and play that. It's one of those games. It's also one of those eternally in beta games. What do you get that at?
Stuff I'll tell you about later.
Okay.
Well, if you do there, that's fucking fantastic.
It's going out of alpha. Oh my god!
What?
It's 7 Days to Die is going out of alpha. It's going to be a full release game soon. Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ, it's so much fucking.
Yeah, it's. That's why I was like amazed.
That game's years old.
I know. Well, then I gotta play it, right?
Bagels on a bullet on flyer. Finished asphalt.
They posted about it. I just basically is one of those things of, as I said, because I fall in and out of it, I tend to not really pay attention because I just assume it was one of those forever alpha games. Not that forever alpha games are bad.
It took Ark a long time to get out of that.
Yeah.
And they got in a lot of trouble because they had day one DLC. It was like 2 other maps.
Not sure when, but I think it's soon, yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, games soon, and I'm just like... The only thing I think I'm looking forward to coming soon that I know is coming out is probably Wuthering Waves. And that's in like a month or two. It's coming out pretty soon. It's one of those games where I might try play it on stream for a bit. And then decide whether or not I want to play it on stream or then just do off stream only. I like to play new games on stream and then try them out. And then kind of like, oh, okay, this is more of a... Like when I was doing Honkai Star Rail and mainly gacha games like Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact Third. Basically just, I decided I felt like they were better off stream than on stream. I basically haven't played Honkai Impact Third since I've been streaming it simply because of I just don't have the time in the day with all the other games that I play and dailies and stuff like that. I'm making good progress in Lost Ark though. Sorry, Fluxcadius, I know I'm talking, but you go play your video game. I'm just gonna keep on yapping. It's just I'm trying to make my way through Lost Ark, and I got to a point where it's like, oh, you have to upgrade your gear in order to progress to the next area of the game, and I was like, oh boy, here we go, here comes the grind. And then no, I logged in so much over the past years of I log in, let my daily thing tick up, and then log out. I had enough resources to level my character up instantly to the one I needed, and I was like, oh, okay then.
Okay.
So, I've got my finished dude in comparison. I just want to check. Yeah, I'm just gonna check what way I did the back part. Okay, this way. I'm trying to remember if I did just the edges on this in the inner part, or did they go the whole way down? I went the whole way down, so.
There may be an announcement for this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody, they thinking that because of everything that's been happening?
So with the new Fallout show, and your man's doing the ad for the vaults for Vault 4.
Yeah.
There's a number that pops up on screen, and it's a real number.
Oh, okay.
And if you ring the real number, you'll get nothing but screaming.
Oh.
However, if you text the number, it says that there's a waiting place of 33 weeks before slots open up as it releases the show in November.
So they think there's going to be a release in November, or at least an announcement or something in November?
Yep, and there's a leaked pipeline for Bethesda for a remaster of Fallout 3.
Ooh,
Now,
because
if that's true, that's amazing.
yeah, I would love them to remaster all of, like I said, like I would love them to do like the Oblivion games 1, 2, 3, and 4 is Oblivion, isn't it? 3 is Morrowind, and yeah, like I would love them to redo them all in like either a new engine or the Skyrim engine.
Like from Fallout 3 to now is the same engine.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, but I would like them to do like with Skyrim or the Oblivion games to remaster all of those in conjunction with the announcement of the next Oblivion game, and then I would also like them to redo the Fallout games in an updated engine.
A new next gen engine that can handle the game. Let's get everything new now. Let's not buy it. Their engine's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like I would love to play like saying like the original Fallout games, but I tried playing the original Fallout games and they're just so fucking janky. It's so like
You have to play them on Xbox.
no, you can play them through Steam. I think they do launch in a DOSBox themselves, but it's a whole case of like, no, just the games themselves are so fucking janky, and like it didn't. It's one of those. I feel like it's maybe just a generational thing. You know, the 90s games were just like broken as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Up Is Not Jump did a whole thing, was that basically the only way to play the first Fallout game is to know everything about the first Fallout game before you play it.
It was a lot of trial and effort. It
Yeah.
was one of those eras of games where if you fucked up, you restarted,
Yeah.
which is not how our generation does it. We reload to last checkpoint or reload chapter, but imagine you're fucking 200 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't do it because like that happened to me with like ironically a more recent game. It happened to me with Borderlands 1 and 2. I got soft locked out of the games and I was like 50-60 hours in and I'm like I'm not redoing this. And that was it. I never finished them because it was just like no thanks. Right, so your metal's basically done.
If you want to know some of the fucking plot lines, Jesus Christ, all of one has some amazing ones.
I just got jump again. Maybe a big boy looks
The
dry.
Master's fucking plan with the super mutants to replace them as a mutant race.
Okay, let's see.
Fucking scary.
Fallout 3 for me, I've never finished that game to getting locked in areas. I've only ever properly played Fallout New Vegas, and even then, I only got as far as my encounter with Mr. House. I never actually finished it. And then it was the same with Fallout 3. I had an issue with I found the radio station and I was supposed to go talk to the guy in the radio station, but the Brotherhood got angry at me and then just tried to kill me, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then there was another door, and I didn't realize there was another door.
Stupid fucking in the stadium, that stupid fucking door where it's basically it's like a triangular area to go into. Door the left, door the right.
I don't remember. I just remember there was a door that I have to go through. I had made my way to this guy. It was a separated instance, and everyone tried to kill me. And then because everyone was angry, I couldn't progress the quest, and I just quit because I was fed up with it.
Yeah, because there's basically two doors leading to completely opposite ends of the fucking base, which is just such bad design.
Yeah,
because that happened to me once.
And like I stopped playing it. It's like that's it. Like I need to go play them. They're like games I definitely want to play. Like I've probably got 1,000 hours in Skyrim, and I've also completed everything in Skyrim. On my Xbox 360 playthrough, I have something like 500 hours, and I have completed everything. The only thing in the game that you can do in my Skyrim playthrough is take the respawning quests from the Jarl stewards for like bounties for like bandits and shit like that. Like I've done everything, including all the hidden shit. So I'm just like, yeah, I maxed out that game. And even then, every now and again, I like to install some mods and boot it back up and go through it. And it is scheduled for some time to do a Karen playthrough. But what we'll do is we'll only follow the main quest for that one, because otherwise I'll get lost in that game for hours. But yeah, the Karen playthrough is gonna be funny because it's gonna be either going to be we're playing a Nord, make Skyrim great again.
Please leave Parthenax alone.
Or we're gonna play a high elf, so we can just hate everybody else, and it's just like, oh. But yeah, it's like those are the two ideas. I don't know. Like that'll just depend on what feels very Karen-esque.
She's literally going to go to the Greybeard and ask to speak to the manager.
Yep.
And the manager is going to be a dragon, and she'll get offended at that, and then she'll kill the dragon.
Oh no! All right, that's the base.
This is what you're doing. This is what you unleashed upon the world.
I got to the water plant and just wanted to walk through a door and. I think it was also the whole thing of like it took me so. I think I was just fed up with Fallout 3 because the time it was the Windows Live thing hadn't been patched, so I had to spend like 3 or 4 hours researching workarounds to get the game bloody working, and then I did, and that happened, and I was like, I'm done. Thanks. I'm done. If everyone's wondering what the hell is she doing to her bases, it's like, okay, so I put the texture paint on, but if the texture paint cracks, it's just gonna have this weird like white underneath. So I put the orange on first, then I put the texture paint, it adds to it. See? Naggy, I know what the hell I'm doing.
Do you?
Yes. Basing goes a long way. I can do it so early with this one.
Basically, that's what makes it one of the like 3 or 4 to 7.
Yeah. New Vegas, I just got out of the first town where you start and pick a way to go on Hardlock, or the one way was right into a death claw. Oh, I made the I made the error at one point in Vegas of going, oh, I can take a shortcut through here.
The quarry!
I did not know anything about the quarry. I got eaten alive, and I was like, oh, this was a terrible idea. I got pretty far in New Vegas. I femme fatale'd the guy who shot me. I like convinced him that I was gonna give him a night of his life, and like he was like, "You are one sick puppy." And then I found a pipe and I beat him to death with it.
Okay, now.
Oh, well, I know. It was really funny because I was just like, I'll be right back, because I realized I had no weapons on me. And I just ran around to all the upstairs rooms because obviously they kept taking my weapons. I was like, son of a bitch. So I just found a pipe in a room and I was like, this'll do.
Eating Chandler Bing to death.
Yeah, basically.
He was a good voice actor. You should be more.
Who?
Chandler.
Sweetie, Matthew Perry's dead.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
I'm sorry. I was confused.
Now I don't want to go beat him to death to the pool cue. That's sneaking in. Oh, I'll be in that room. Don't worry.
I love this. The Fallout 4 is getting an update that's putting a bunch of creator stuff into it, and one of the things is you can put piggy banks inside the big boy. Is it the big boy? It's the fat boy. You can, the mini loot launcher. You can put piggy banks now in it and kill people with them.
Yeah. Use it to just have the loads.
I realized be careful now because I said I didn't want to do this until these were basically dry. The paint around the feet is still wet. It's pooling. So I gotta be very careful because otherwise I'll turn this all into black mulch. Super careful. Close enough without touching it. No touchy. Ah! What did I just say?
Neil air on touchy-ish.
Do you remember that episode of Friends where Matthew Perry was showing up, Chandler was showing off his new computer with like 5 megabytes of RAM or something like that, or it was a huge spec thing for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like super powerful. I was like, oh, what do you use it for? I don't know, playing games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just like nothing changed. Nothing changed. Oh yeah, that was one of the things people were just like, hey, why isn't Ron Perlman in this? That was one of the big complaints about the Fallout TV show. I was like, where's Ron Perlman? And I think they did say that they had been talking with him now that the show's kind of succeeded, that he might turn up to do some voice lines.
Probably great to have him in season 2.
But the guy who is Aaron Paul, the guy who played Jesse Pinkerton, he's already reached out to the Fallout guys going, hey, can I be in your TV show? Because he loves the Fallout games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but they were saying like there's plenty of room to probably like put him in. So they were like, yeah, dude. And he was like, yes. Science, bitch. Oh, man. Because you pre-sprayed, so you're pretty much sorted. There's a lot of models recently I've realized where I'm just like, I should definitely like, I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm just like, I should really like not build them. And they should spray them and then build them, because there's just so much detail that's hidden, and like it's visible if you look at it from certain angles, but you just can't fucking paint it nicely. It's like infuriating.
Yeah, like all I do is just do subsets. I could have done a better job of it. What I'm going to do is this black prints on, and make the whole model good washable black.
Yeah.
Not oil, but I might go.
This is done, so they dry it, and then I can put the texture paint on the base. Do that. I might actually be able to get the dreadnought hold on, because I can just kind of leave them standing, which is great. His things are much bigger, so I can get most of it done. And let's try. Paint! Where'd it go? Dropped it. Oh, right, underneath me, aren't you? Hey, yes, please. I can't reach from here.
Yeah.
Oi!
Sarah.
Thank you for my paintbrush and for gassing us all.
There's some choices to make. Oh, it is 260. The illusion proofs. So I did the metal on the big boy just because it'll be quick to get done because there's such big areas. Whereas the other one's like smaller areas and I'm trying to be clean with them to make sure I don't get any of the black. Whereas this I can just go slap, 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 slap. Plus it's big. Yeah, they're dirty. Not 100% judge. Did you not know the beaten damage?
They stealth away from the dirt.
It's not how it looks.
Yes, it is. I choose to stealth. You're mid-conversation. And?
As soon as it gets away. He does not believe. He stares right at you.
Well, sucks to be him.
Pocket sense.
Alright. that sounded like something breaking, but I know from Warhammer it's not, and it's just terrifying. It's like when remember building the PC and it puts new RAM in, it's like, and you have to wait for the click.
Yeah, it's designed to click like that.
Yeah, but it's terrifying still.
Look what you use the other day to get a signal spotter backwards. The fear
Yeah.
of doing it. I'm like, yeah, how do you just do it? Just go.
Like, well, either I'll fix the issue or I'll make it worse, one way or the other.
We either have one issue or we have now just one issue. But it's a worse issue, yes, but it's still just one.
I think it's more true Warhammer building when you're like, Mama, get the hacksaw!
Look, just because I built a Titan,
How do you truly build Warhammer with power tools?
Mohammed needs no clear. The fact that I made someone visibly upset will forever be remembered. It worked.
Delicate around this area. What? Because my entire hand is in the way.
Nice.
I know, right? Ooh, don't do that. I think this thing's practically empty, so. Huh?
What do you need?
Nothing?
Red Belcher?
No?
So we can-
I knocked my paint pot over and I was just grateful that it was nearly empty because, well,
Sad.
yes.
Probably just been accidentally stopped itself in the accident.
Yeah, basically. Welcome to Warhammer.
I'm not supposed to cut towards you, but that's how I get the most precise.
I know, right? You're not supposed to do this. I was like, what?
It's like you're talking weird things.
And you're not supposed to put in your ear canals, and everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't somebody recently telling us that they just weren't arsed null annoying things, so they just literally like got a bag of it and just
Yep.
put their models in it?
Savage.
Yeah.
Fucking savage. We did tin damage. Yes. Also, technically, fucked fit of lens, so. Some sins.
Maybe we're as close to that one as possible, so now we're gonna do the other side. Oh. Maybe lazy and just like do this to the model.
Now you're thinking of focus.
It's like, I'll turn it over in a minute. Just do the top half first. Nobody will ever know. Except me. I'll know. I'll hate myself for it.
Is there rich Corinthian leather sofa painted by Iran friendship? Yes. Why? Because I knew it to get that
Literally every time I'm not gonna lie, I hate fucking making like Space Marine tank models. I can just never get them to fit together correctly. So I was like, when I was building these, I was turned to himself and I was like, you make these. Just like, I don't want to have to deal with this
And
bullshit.
that Spartan is perfectly built.
I know, I was like, I don't want to have to deal with this bullshit. And he was like, okie pokey. And I was like, do you want it glued shut or do you want it? And I just like looked at him and he was like, okay, I'll glue it shut. It's like, I don't want to see the inside.
Where'd that thing go?
Ah, yes, the other
Got it.
second most common thing that a Warhammer person says. Where did that bit go? That and where's my null and oil?
To this date, I have not spilled a pot of milk. Okay, that was not a bit busy.
What's the current price on the null and oil?
I'm not getting fucking into that.
Is it the glaze?
It's no oil gloss.
That's the one.
It's going for like 40 quid a bottle.
Yes, they stopped making it and now it's just like, I did misunderstood and I thought they had stopped making null and oil and I was so confused.
I would burn the company.
And I was like, why?
Yeah, we're going to take our top selling product and we're just going to stop making it. Like, I learned a fucking terrifying statistic the other day.
Yeah.
The Space Marine Tactical Squad, not the Predator one, the original Tactical Squad,
Yeah.
outsold all the rest of Warhammer. Combined.
Yeah. That's why the Space Marines are the poster boys.
Yep. It wasn't that just did it once, it did it combined.
Yeah.
That is a terrifying statistic. Your tabard.
Yay?
Have your steel plates.
Yay.
What is this so good?
Carefully? Or with the glue? I'm not quite sure if that was a threat towards me or it's a necessity for building the model. Why not both?
Assumptions make it easy.
in there. Okay. The last bits.
Interesting now is they've gone from doing now part 1 to 1000. They now do parts A1, A2.
Oh, like Gundam.
They finally fucking did it. I remember saying to someone in why don't you do it like Gundam? Well, it's Gundam. Well, it's your Japanese competitor. And they have the entire market because when I explain this, you just see the cogs turning like, yes.
That's why you can't nail the Japanese market.
Our clientele are idiots also. They can't even totally make models for leaders.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of times where like I've been building models, and then like I've had to give you the model to fix it because I've been building the model, and I'm building, and then I'm like, wait a second,
I missed a step.
I missed a step, or oh, when the instructions were showing me assembling these 4 parts, it actually meant do this part of the 4 parts first, and then do the rest.
Yeah.
But didn't specify that.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
That is fine. I can fix it.
Brute force.
Yep. There.
You got it.
It's going that way. All the fucking matters, right?
You, because you're adorable.
I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense to go back into place. Oh,
Don't tap it. Whack it.
imagine.
What?
I was actually imagining you're shaking the ketchup. Whack.
Oh god, that advert, I completely forgot. I was like, what are you talking about?
Get in there.
It refused. Did? Okay.
I made it. You can't use brute force enigma to solve all your problems. That is pretty wonderful.
You can't keep jetpacking away from your problems, but he did.
It's totally awesome. If I bought that, the first thing I do is fucking rebuild that thing.
Oh, the Gundam game, yeah.
There's a group of modders at the moment. They've got matchmaking going.
Fantastic.
They basically messed with Bandai Namco, gave Bandai Namco a month to respond.
And then they went and
They
headed
didn't.
it.
So
Yeah.
like, right, fuck them then. They didn't respond about us getting, offline mode or any of these play features, so we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah. They really need, like, what these companies are just like, oh, they're, pirating our game. It's like, do you currently sell this game? No. Then it's not piracy. If you can't purchase the item, then it's not piracy. Because piracy is theft.
Awesome. God damn.
Oh, he's a chunk.
He's a big chunk. He's the dread pirate. The amount of people that tell me I'm wrong for nothing care. I'm like, no.
It's a monkey island game.
I find it fucking hilarious.
We're as we're gonna get. Okay. Ooh, this also part of the joints. Bit careful with those ones. Can't be as blasé. Well, the other ones I could just kind of like whip the paint all over the place because there's nothing like at risk, but this is just a bit closer. I have to be a bit more gentle.
Yeah, shut big boy.
Need to lie with him though.
Oh, so yellow, gold, black, or the red and silver. The reason it's not Copernicus anymore is it has a civitas imperialis space.
Ah, okay.
So it's very different. Fuck me, it's huge.
Friday's Thursday. Weekly brush. Straighten it a bit and then go back in. Oh, quickly take a break from that, seeing as these spaces are basically dry. Oh, excuse me, what? There. this is the technical paint, Martian Earth. I'm literally just gonna plop this on everywhere. As it dries, it cracks. And orange will show up underneath. This is one of those great ones where it's okay to be messy, like if it gets on a bit of the boot, that's fine. It'll crack and dry up on the shoe. Fit right in.
Dirt makes things more.
I mean, it kind of was, but like, your point also still stands.
No, it wasn't fun. Like yes, it sounds like one, but no. Grounding things in reality is what.
Yeah, like the models aren't always pristine.
It shouldn't.
The wear and tear on them actually helps make the model better.
It was less like a toy, more like a thing.
This pot does at the end of its life. I already have a backup one just in case, but still, we will get as much out of this as possible. He will be left to dry for quite some time. Okay, he's done.
There.
Fully built?
Yep. The War Master Piggy Bucket Titan. That's nice.
This guy is not as dry as I would like him to be, but I will just be gentle and careful. Pop it in the Discord chat as well, and forget. Show off all your shit. It'll be the crafters one. Yeah. Something fall off. It's that knee-jerk reaction of freezing like a deer in the headlights and just staring at the model to figure out what fell.
And put some bolts first of all.
This paintbrush I'm using is like from one of the kitty starter kits I think I got like when I first started. And it's just like, it does the job.
Is it what you think you would rather appropriate?
Yes. For what I'm using it for, yes.
Somehow managed to get that there in a box. Hopefully all survives trample.
Yeah. I like scraping the bottom of the barrel as my boots here. That's way too much, but we will space it around. That's that bottom, and then tighten that up. There's something satisfying about as well when you finally finish painting your model, going back around the edge and putting that black line back on is just kind of like very satisfying.
It's the I'm done.
Yeah.
You don't black the rim if you don't speak pop. Bad brain. Supposed to the blue and black to red.
Yeah.
That's everything from the tanks, right?
But like, no, the tanks still need to be done, but like all these still need to be done. Like they only have their black coating and their
So you mean your black coating the base stuff?
yeah. Grab drink. Those ones will have to dry it, and then we're basically back to loading black on everything. Well, I can scale the from sitting in these chairs though. Ooh. And where do we start? Start with these guys first. Ooh, stop falling over. Try and get these guys done. Alright. You know, I'm concentrating when I stop breathing. But I'm painting. It's like this subconscious thing of like, if I breathe on the paint, it'll dry too fast.
That is true.
Especially when you're like not like this is fine because I'm working with like still relatively thick layers because it's a base coat with water lead belcher, so it's fine. But like when you're trying to do edge highlighting or layering of any kind, all those fine details, like you breathe on your paintbrush and your paint's dry. It's like, god damn it. I have a habit. My brain's just like, oh, if you just hold your breath, you won't have that problem. It's like, that is true, brain, but I don't actually think I should be doing it. Ooh, oxygen deprivation never hurt anybody. Yeah.
If they made them off of this, I don't know.
If they have the same kind of kit.
If it was the same level of didactic, then it'll be forgery. Big box of resin, covered in detail. That's fine. But if it was this level of intricacy,
Yeah.
it was a fun build. Don't get me wrong. Just Jesus fucking Christ.
On a bigger scale, it's kind of like.
A little less detail and lots simpler.
Yeah. There's certain times where I'm just like when I'm painting the Tomb Kings, I understand it's like an old mold that they're using.
Yeah.
But like, for example, the Tomb Kings on horses, right?
Yeah.
All they have, then you build the Tomb King, and then you build the horse. And there's no saddle or anything for him to sit on. He just kind of fucking, you go for it. He's on there, right? And it's really irritating. I'm like, what is stopping them from having built, because the horse comes in two pieces as well that you have to glue together, right? But why didn't they do the horse with the bottom half? No, with the bottom half of the skeleton already on the horse. So then all you'd have to do is glue the two sides of the horse together. The bottom half of the torso, or the bottom half of the skeleton is already there, and all you have to do is assemble the top half how you want and stick it on.
Yeah, I agree. But there was a thing years ago reading Road Riders, and that mentality that stayed. Yeah.
That's so dumb. Well, so you can kill the riders and the horses would stay. Was that what the idea?
So you take the rider off the model to indicate that. Yeah, I know.
But you glue the model down because it just doesn't sit.
It was also for transport purposes. It's easier to take a load of my Bretonian knights were glued down. I've since glued them. Yeah. But that's how you transport them. You should take the knight off the model.
Nah, man, it's so janky trying to balance the skeletons on top of their horses. It's like, I would just glue them down. End of story. They should, but like even if they hadn't, like if that still made sense, they should have put saddles or something on them just so they'd actually sit on the actual horse. Because they don't. They kind of just float there and flop all over the place.
Shotgun that was supposed to be in possession of the Guardian since 2009 was seized for a second time last year.
Oh no. Somebody's getting fired.
Yeah, because it was used in gang warfare, so some of the guards threw out the gang's guns.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Ricardo pursues liability called Stroll after the match. Stroll complained about the guys in front of the brake checking. Mate, it was under a safety car and the car you're punching up at a corner. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, idiot. He assumed everyone would keep going at the same speed.
It's a safety car.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Oh man. So what is it? Ricardo's basically.
Ricardo was telling Stroll, take responsibility for that crash that you caused, taking multiple drivers out.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, it's not my fault. Like, you.
But it is. I keep remembering, Lance Stroll's the one his daddy pays for a team, right? Ah, yes. Nothing like good old nepotism.
Like, he's a good driver.
He's not a Formula 1 driver.
Well, no, he's better than someone. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't think he's good enough to be an Aston Martin. But he's definitely good enough to be a Formula 1 driver. Because, like, when he actually fucking pays attention and tries hard, he can make top 10.
Okay, I take it back then.
Hamilton nearly didn't.
Oh, yeah, but Hamilton's in a piece of shite Mercedes right now.
I know, but Russell did. So, but then again, they're tuning the car towards Russell and they're ignoring Hamilton for the season. So,
Yeah. But I'll have to clean that up a bit. What was on, which one was on this weekend, or last weekend that just passed by?
that was China. The track spontaneously combusted twice.
What?
Yeah, the grass beside the track went on fire twice. They also did. Yeah, they didn't tell the FIA, but they did retarmac.
Oh, they're supposed to tell them that?
Yes, because you need to lay down a very thick layer of rubber on the track. Otherwise, the F1 cars go spinning. So guess what started to happen?
The cars went spinning?
Yeah.
What's next weekend?
Miami.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's the first of the American ones. Then we're back to Imola. Then Monaco. Then Canada. Why did they go to America? To go to Europe, to then go to Canada,
It seems
to go back to Spain, then Austria, England, Hungary, Belgium, Dutch, Italian, Azerbaijan, Singapore, then back around to the US, Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, then back to Qatar and Abu Dhabi to finish it up. That fucking Canadian Grand Prix should have been 3 weeks earlier.
Yeah, it just
It's
feels
not
really
bad.
weird.
Yeah, because they fly around the world to cut down like on carbon emissions by going 1, 2, 3, 4, fly just to one area, keep it in that areas they can use trucks over planes,
Yeah.
and then they. Yeah, so Miami Circuit's not bad. It's not the Circuit of the Americas, which I think is the awesome one. Yeah, it's the United States Grand Prix and the Circuit of the Americas. Fuck off. And it's not the United States Grand Prix. It's the fucking Texas Grand Prix. Because there was already another Grand Prix. Who won the Grand Prix?
Louder.
I want the Grand Prix! I will fucking screech into that mic.
No, thank you. I'm actually gonna finish up there because my back's hurting me from sitting in this chair. So I will be back tomorrow with more painting. We have 3 days to get this shit done. I will talk to you all then. I gotta run upstairs, turn off stream, so I'm gonna mute myself. Oh no, I will leave you to the soothing, docile tones of my husband as I go to end the stream. Bye, everybody.
Okay, so 440k. So it all started 65 million years ago with a group of beings called the Necron tier. Well, they are now called the Necrons. So we had these other beings called the Old Ones, and they were a bunch of dickheads that wouldn't share immortality with the Necron tier. So the Necron tier then decided to harvest these space clouds that were semi-sentient, and then put them into robot suits to give them power, and turned out they were basically gods. And then those things decided to trick